The next basic tool that we're going to learn for SketchUp is the Draw tool. For the Draw tool, we have a couple of different options. We can draw a line, we can draw a freehand squiggly line, we can also draw shapes, standard shapes such as a rectangle, a square, a circle, or a polygon where we can decide what number of sides that it has. For this, I'm going to use a rectangle. So we click to start drawing, we then click to stop. You can click and hold and then release, though I would not do that, and that's kind of a bad habit to get into. If you are clicking and holding and then you have to navigate around and change your view to do whatever you're doing, chances are you're going to accidentally let go of that mouse button and then release, and then you'll have to undo it. So it's just kind of a bad habit to get into. I found it to be a lot better if you click to start, click to stop. So whenever you're initiating a command in SketchUp, click to start, click to stop, and you'll have a lot more success. So when we're drawing something, I could have used the pencil tool and just drawn a square, but sometimes when you're drawing stuff with the pencil tool, you might think you have a square and it doesn't actually turn out to be exactly how you want it. So that one is not exactly a square, and if we started doing some push-pull stuff to it, it might not turn out how we want. So whenever you can, I try to use the simple shapes, so rectangles, circles, polygons, and if you need to, you can always just join them together to create stuff, and then just cut away the extra lines if they're overlapping, if you're trying to do something a little different, instead of just drawing with lines. You can use lines. Whenever you're using lines, I highly suggest that you're doing stuff that says on edge to on edge, or you're doing midpoints to other lines, and you're getting those icons that show you're clicking on that line to make sure that your line's not going down or up, because again, you're modeling in 3D space, but we have a 2D screen, so we don't want any of our lines accidentally going down like this and we think that they're drawn across, which does happen, and that can lead to some complications later on when you get into some more complicated stuff that can become a problem. So drawing, whenever you're drawing, it's best to start with simple shapes. If you need to use a line, make sure you're getting the icons, you're going from endpoints to endpoints. And then if you need to erase stuff, we have the erase tool here. You can click on a line to erase it. Remember, if you erase one of the bounding edges, the surface will disappear. You can also click and hold down if you want to erase a bunch of stuff at once with the erase tool. And if you mess up, you can always go to Edit, Undo. And you can go back, undo, all the way to the beginning. Okay, so that is drawing tools and the erase tool.